In this episode, we will talk about Filipinas wanting to bring a friend, cousin, or sister on a date when they meet you. Anyone who thinks this is okay based off of culture is a complete fool. It is very simple. The reason why they want to bring a friend, a cousin, or a sister is because they want to feed their family and their friends and mooch off of you. It's the same principle for the boys. When you have a woman easily eager to please you in bed, you often pass her along to your friends and your buddies. It's the same thing because you look at her as an object, not some romantic relationship. You pass her along to the boys in the group. Whoever wants it can have a run at her. That's how they see you. As for your wallet, if you think they want to bring a chaperone because of cultural differences, how they want to feel safe or protected, is a complete moron. It's 2025. This is not the 60s or 50s. The reason why they do this is simple. They want to spend as much money as possible and buy the most expensive things. Despite what you think, either you have not dated enough, or you are very old, or you are dating extremely young women. It's straightforward. No ifs, and, or buts about it. If they want to bring a friend, they are simply not mature enough to be in a relationship. If you are meeting in a public place like a restaurant, a cafe, a mall, a food court, a park, anything like that, there's no need to bring a friend. It's very, very simple. Do not be fooled by anyone saying anything else online. Either they met their partner a very long time ago, they are simply reading things from the internet or watching other YouTubers make excuses for these Filipinas. I may have hurt one or two of your feelings, but I don't care. This is the truth. This is not about your feelings. But facts don't care about your feelings. Someone on Facebook by the name of Vit Lucas says, I saw that there is a long discussion about dating paying. Asking separately like this for a different opinion. On a serious date like the old school, I pay for the food. I consider it normal. It hurts me a little when a girl asks about the fare, but I can understand that if she is from a poor background. Even 100 pesos is a lot for her. But I have a different problem. I often encounter the question, can I bring my friend with me? Or even more, cousin, sister. I have already experienced the question, mother. I can understand that a girl is shy, maybe for the first time, but they do it repeatedly in second, third date. Do you think that this is shyness, or is it more of an effort to enjoy good food and drink with friends at the expense of the man who invites? To be honest, it makes me uncomfortable. First of all, I feel like I am being used, and I am interested in someone. I want to be with her. I don't want to be around her friends and cousins, etc. Then it is not a date, but friends meeting. The reason why you feel used, sir, it is because you are being used. There's no other reason for her to bring her family or relatives and the entire barangay. Gordon says it's quite common from what I've been told that a girl you want to meet brings her friends along so they can sponge off you and be courteous and nice. A few hours later, after they've been wined and dined, the girl you wanted to actually meet may or may not want to see you again, depending on how generous you were. If she notices you were splashing out cash like there's no tomorrow, she'll probably be interested, and if you do get to be dating stage, he'll probably be splashing out cash to her and her whole family for years to come. If you're rich AF and you can afford to support her whole family, kudos to you. If you can't, better run and never agree to meet a girl who wants to invite others. Good luck. There's one more other real reason why they want to bring someone along. It's because they want to ensure and guarantee that you do not have to come back to your place. That is their excuse to say, oh, I have to go back with my friend. Oh, my sister, I have to take her home. Or simply, they tell that girl to say out loud in front of you that they must go back and that she cannot stay. And that going by herself is not an option because it is not safe, even if you want to send her in a taxi. Via says, learn to say no chaperone on the second date. If she is interested in getting to know you better, she wouldn't bring anyone on your dates unless she's using you as her free meal. Everyone says this. Anyone else thinking otherwise is a complete fool. How do you think this looks? Step aside and look at it from the outside perspective. If it was someone else doing this, the first thing you would say is that this man is a simp and that he is being used. James Levio says, my wife and me once met a girl on behalf of a friend that was due to come on vacation to suss her out. We were staying at the Crown Plaza in Ortigas and arranged to meet at TGI's on the ground floor. She turned up with her boss, her supervisor, and 4 co-workers, apparently invited by the boss, all females. It was previously arranged that we would pay for a taxi for the girl and said we would buy her some food if she wanted any. Her crowd proceeded to order anything and everything that was expensive, steaks, shrimp, cocktails, etc. The girl ordered something simple, I think just a salad and a soft drink. When I asked for the bill, I asked for it to be only for what I had when we consumed by myself and my wife and the girl only, probably around 2K pesos. The rest of the bill wasn't interested in. The bill was in the range of 20,000 pesos. They were so angry and wanted to know why I wasn't paying for them. I told them I did not invite them. They invited themselves and could pay for themselves. We went up to our room and left them to sort the TGIs. Not my problem. We did tell my friend that the girl was very nice and unassuming but easily led. He did meet up with her for a couple of weeks without the entourage, of course, but nothing came of it. In the Philippines, stuff like this is very common. Many people want to mooch off of you, take advantage of you, and they do everything they can to try and get the most out of you. You can tell easily when a girl is interested is when she does not order the most expensive thing on the menu, even if you tell her she could order anything you want. However, that doesn't always guarantee she's a good woman. These women have figured that out. They know exactly what men are looking for and sometimes will purposely make it seem as though they are not expensive dates. They will order something extremely affordable in hopes of hooking you into future and more dates and eventually playing the long game. You must always be on your toes and watch her like a hawk. Eventually, you will gain and earn her trust, or she will gain and earn your trust, and things should smooth out over time. A chaperone is a definite no-no. Do not ever date anyone that brings a chaperone on a date, a random person that they want to come with you. You are no longer teenagers. You should not be doing this. If she is in that position, she is too young for you. Simply move on. If you do not care and just want to pee for pee and just spend some money to have a good time, that is a different story. I'm talking about a regular relationship. Rich says, haha, maybe wake up and realize that the girl is not interested in having a relationship with you and just enjoying the free food, etc. And of course wants to feel important in front of her friends and the family when she tells them, quote, hey, come with me and enjoy free food, end quote, LOL. If a girl really wants to know you and is really interested in meeting you, she will come alone. Yes, she will. Anyone else saying this is a complete simp and foolish to think this is normal in today's society, even in the Philippines. Many will tell you this is normal just to cover up the true intentions or their own embarrassment. We all have been there. I would suggest doing this if they really insist and do not pay for a single thing. Go for a walk on the beach in the hot sun and see how badly her friend or cousin wants to come. Take her to a park and just talk to her, get to know her. Do not offer a single thing and see if her friend still wants to come. Okay, maybe a drink or an ice cream or something small. Let them know you are not a walking ATM. But then, I guarantee you, the friend will no longer be interested in coming to meet you. Anthony says, set better boundaries for yourself. If she can't respect them, move on to someone else. What you feel is generally correct. Women are universal. God intended them to reveal our weaknesses as men, but it's your choice as a man on how you will deal with it as the leader. But a woman who truly wants you will never make you jump through hoops or feel used. It will be easy every step of the way. Certainly, that will be the common sense answer, but as we all know by now, many people in the Pinoy land do not have common sense. And it is time for our catfish of the day. Remember, catfish does not mean that the initial photo is very attractive. The difference is what I am after. Look between the differences of the two pictures. That is the purpose of the catfish. How do you go from this to this? Yesterday's video was about Filipinos feeling entitled to your money. The best comment is from Pura Vida. I accumulated my wealth being single and spend it being single. When I need female companionship, I pay her to leave as fast as possible. Yes, that is one way you can live in the Philippines. The worst comment is from Matrix. When you said they are poor because white colonization, you lost me. Matrix, I suggest you unclog your ears and listen again to what I said. Thanks for watching. God bless.